Timothy. We're down here in Maragoonan to get Jennifer's tooth fixed up. Because when you have a bad tooth, see, she's got to get it drilled out there, and then they put a new tooth in her denture, so that will help for her to regulate her mind a little better, because when your nervous system, well, at any rate, what we're talking about today is the dysregulated mind, which I know is very common throughout the world. They say in the United States and Canada, 75% of the people have a dysregulated mind. And this dysregulated mind will cause trauma. Oh, Jen's going to see if these people can sign up to our YouTube channel. So the dysregulated mind, it actually begins with a dysregulated nervous system. And they say that people's nervous systems in Canada and the US, there's probably about 75% of the people that have a dysregulated nervous system. And they say that trauma is probably the major cause. And I advise that you watch Tim Fletcher's videos on trauma and re-regulation. It's a very, very good series. I think he's got hundreds of videos out. He's been doing this YouTube channel for years. We receive no money from this, and Tim Fletcher doesn't even know us. I'm just going to recommend to you to watch these good YouTube channels that I watch that have helped us achieve a wonderful life. We have a philosophy, disciples of God, and we're teaching yoga, meditation, HIIT workout, nutritional habits, and helping people to live a good life and to re-regulate their minds. If you look at the core of our philosophy, it goes to secular Buddhism, which is all about the Four Noble Truths. It's secular, so it has no supernatural or superstitious beliefs involved in it. Now, the dysregulated mind is a big problem, and it can be a real problem when you're here in a foreign country, because now you've got to bring your dysregulated mind to a new dysregulated country. And here we are in the Philippines, and these people are highly dysregulated. They've got dysregulated governments. They've got religious ideologies that are not helping them become regulated. As a matter of fact, most of these religious ideologies are dysregulating them and telling them it's okay and just accept things the way they are. And so we're trying to help people to understand that they have a choice. They can learn to work in their area of influence and regulate their own life. So let's talk about the area of influence. What do you actually have control over? You don't have control over your family. A lot of people think they do, but they don't. You don't have control over your children or your spouse. You don't have control over your work. You don't have control over money or government. You don't have control over any religion that you participate in. You don't have control over who likes you and who doesn't like you. You have no control in those areas, but that's where we spend a lot of our time. And what happens is when you're spending your time in areas where you have no control, you have to follow their rules, or you end up in trouble. Like some of the people here in the Philippines, they do not adopt to the rules of the Philippines, and the Philippines is not going to change because they come over here with their expat ideology and the way things should be working, because they're not going to change. They'll change you, but you're not going to change them. And if you don't change, you will be deported, and that's just the way it goes. And there are expats deported all the time here in the Philippines because of their behaviors. And one of the behaviors that the Philippines do not tolerate is disrespect of the Filipino people. So this video is aimed at getting people to learn that they can re-regulate their own minds. You can learn, unlearn, and relearn and adapt to a better life. So what is in your area of influence? Well, it's your health. You've got your physical health, your emotional health, your psychological health, which a lot of people call spiritual. I call it psychological health. And Then you've got your intellectual health. And externally, those are all internal. Externally, you have the ability to find something you really enjoy doing, and you can get good at that thing, and then you can create financial health. So if you focus on your health, you're going to be doing good. And it's imperative that you focus on your health, because you really don't have any choice. If you want to live a good life, you have to exercise every day. It doesn't have to be hard. It can be 30 minutes of walking. That's all you need. 30 minutes of walking 5 times a week, and you'll probably live to be a healthy old person. You have to watch what you eat. You can't just go around eating junk. And, you know, the universe doesn't really give a shit what you eat. You can eat junk, but your life is going to deteriorate, and you're not going to be able to adapt to your environment. Your life will begin to deteriorate. If you don't meditate, if you don't do some self-reflection, if you don't learn to focus, concentrate, and develop mindfulness, if you don't practice these things, if you don't give yourself good mantras, you're going to have a really difficult time accomplishing anything in life. And so this is what we teach. We teach people to eat healthy. Stay away from the bad habits that are causing your life to fall into ruin and debauchery. They might be giving you immediate pleasures, but they're not helping you to live a healthy, happy life. If you want to live a healthy, happy life, you have no choice. You have to exercise, you have to eat correctly. You really need to meditate so that you can have purpose and plan for the future. You really need to stay away from all of the junk. The drugs, the alcohol. They're pleasure. They give you immediate pleasure, and it might feel good, but in the long run, it deteriorates your life. Your physical health will deteriorate. And if you get a dysregulated nervous system, your mind is going to be in what we call that dukkha mind state. And so I'm going to wrap this video up, because I've already been talking for a while, and I don't want to make these things too long. So, wow, beautiful day in the Philippines. Here we are again in Maragondon. And if you've made it to the end of the video, please give us a like and subscribe. We would really appreciate that. It helps us out, and it'll help us to make more of these YouTube videos. And we are going to have more upcoming videos to help people live a better, healthier, happier life and get over the drama that's being created in their lives. Thank you for watching. Namaste.